Egypt's Muslim Brotherhood has called for mass protests again in its campaign to reverse the army's overthrow of the elected Islamist president, but it also gave a first sign of willingness to negotiate with its opponents. Still stunned by the July 3 toppling of President Mohamed Morsi, his Muslim Brotherhood, and allies grouped in what it calls the National Alliance for Legitimacy, urged nationwide rallies on Friday, predicting millions would take to the streets. Egypt's military issued a stern warning against violence a day ahead of potentially massive protests called for by supporters of the country's ousted Islamist president. The military statement issued Thursday said that whoever resorts to violence and deviates from peacefulness in Friday's rallies will put his life in danger. The rallies aim to show Morsi's supporters are not ready to accept the new military-backed government. To every free Egyptian man and woman, come out against the bloody military coup, the alliance said in a statement. Brotherhood official Gihad el-Haddad, who represented the movement in previous EU-facilitated talks with other political groups, told Reuters that the organization would not retreat from its demand for the reinstatement of Morsi, Egypt's first freely elected leader. However, a Brotherhood official also told Reuters news agency on Thursday, a day after a Muslim Brotherhood delegation met with top EU envoy Catherine Ashton, that the movement had proposed a framework for talks mediated by the EU. Sworn into office on Tuesday, the cabinet of interim Premier Hazem el-Beblai busied itself with tackling the nation's many woes, buying foreign wheat to replenish stocks and banking $3 billion in badly needed aid from the United Arab Emirates. Signaling for the first time a formal readiness for negotiations, he said the Brotherhood had proposed through an EU envoy a framework for talks to resolve Egypt's crisis. "We never close the door to dialogue," Haddad said. The EU envoy, Bernardino Leon, said the two sides remain far apart. "It is hard to imagine the army letting Morsi return to power. The military has denied orchestrating a coup, saying it intervened to prevent chaos following mammoth protests on June 30 against Morsi's much-criticized, year-long rule. At least 99 people have died in street clashes since Morsi's downfall, more than half of them when troops fired on Islamist protesters outside a Cairo barracks on July 8. A security source told the official Middle East news agency that policing would be intensified at all important and vital facilities on Friday. On the eve of what is expected to be a major day of protest, Egypt's interim president Adli Mansur gave his national address since being sworn in, calling for unity and promising stability as he noted that some want to drive Egypt into chaos. "We believe in peace and cooperation among the world's people and countries, and we extend our arms to the advocates of peace and prosperity worldwide, and we will work on restoring our role," said Adli in his pre-recorded speech broadcast on Thursday night. "We cannot be consumed by the past for the future as we will continue to restore the civilized role of the State of Egypt."